Most buyers skip this step and it wrecks their entire deal. Okay, if you're planning to buy a home in the next year, this might save you thousands of dollars, months of stress, and at least one emotional breakdown in your car. I'm Chad with Haven Real Estate, and I hope you're ready to dive in today. Okay, so everybody talks about interest rates. Everybody talks about bidding wars, but nobody wants to talk about paperwork. Why? Because paperwork is boring. Most people treat paperwork the same way they treat IKEA instructions. We skim it, assume we know what we're doing, and hope everything lines up in the end. Now, while that strategy might be fine for a bookshelf, it's terrible strategy for buying a home. And the problem is that the most dangerous part of the buying process is not the house, it is the loan. The step most buyers skip is fully underwriting their loan before they go under contract. Not a quick pre-approval, not a soft approval, not someone glancing at your credit score and saying, yeah, you're probably fine. Some pre-approvals are like your friends saying, you look sober enough to drive. But that's not legal clearance. That's just optimism. Most buyers hear these magic words, you are pre-approved, and their brain immediately goes into dream mode. They start saving houses, they start picturing furniture, they start mapping out where their Christmas tree is going to go. But what they don't realize is that most pre-approvals are surface level reviews. Income is estimated, debts are guessed, underwriting hasn't really touched real life yet. This is like your doctor saying, based on vibes, you seem healthy. So buyers avoid underwriting for very human reasons. They want to shop immediately. They do not want to hunt down tax returns. They do not want to explain random deposits from Venmo, who does? And they definitely don't want bad news before getting emotionally attached. They want romance and reality later. This is an emotional strategy. Banks run on math, and math is undefeated. The deals collapse at the finish line all the time. Underwriter finds a car loan nobody mentioned. The buyer's job income does not qualify the way they thought. Bank statements do not match the application. Bonus income can't be used. Gift money cannot be sourced. Or the buyer opens a Best Buy card mid-escrow like that's normal behavior. Suddenly the buyer is panicking, the seller is angry, the agent is refreshing their email like a heart monitor, and the lender suddenly needs 14 documents immediately. And here's the real consequences. The seller cancels, the buyer loses earnest money, or the buyer accepts terrible terms just to save the deal. And everybody says that was unlucky. It wasn't unlucky, it was predictable. And here's the boring fix that saves everything. Ask for a fully underwritten pre-approval. It's that simple. Turn in every document up front. Let underwriting clear the conditions before you shop. Lock in your income, assets, and debts in writing before you fall in love with a house. This will save you from the emotional damage that I promise it will cost. Then when you go under contract, you are not hoping you qualify, you already know. So why does this win in today's market? Because in today's market, sellers do not just want the highest number, they want the cleanest deal. A fully underwritten buyer beats higher offers and cash-looking buyers because the sellers want certainty with speed and no drama. Drama kills deals, so please use your adult knowledge and maturity here. All right, here's some rapid-fire buyer rules. If you are buying soon, remember these things. Do not open new credit. This creates uncertainty for banks. Do not move large sums of money. Keep everything still because that looks way more stable. Do not quit your job mid-escrow. Do you even need an explanation for that? I hope not. Do not buy furniture before closing. Do not assume it will all just work out. We all know what assuming does. It makes something out of you and something out of me too. You can look up that joke if you don't know. And lastly, do not take financial advice from your cousin who flips crypto on the weekends. So to close out, if you're buying a home and nobody has explained this clearly to you, that's a problem. If your agent is rushing you, just ask them about this. Slow down and make sure you go through this process. It's gonna save you. All right, I hope this helped. If so, subscribe, like, and all of the things. Until next time, I'm Chad with Haven Real Estate, and this is From Production to Properties, signing off.